Hello, I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. In this, the top news for natural gas. Number one, U.S. weather models turn colder? Maybe. Last night they were, but this morning changed again. So now prices are down. Number two, the Europe weather models look like there's colder weather at the end of the year here into the first of 2026. Number three, the U.S. has started a blockade of Venezuelan oil exports. And number four, the Ukraine war negotiations continue in Miami. Let's turn to the spot January natural gas contract here on barchart.com. Currently, prices are trading at 3.82.2, down 16.2 cents or over 4%. And as you can see, we're still well below the 13 and 48 period exponential moving averages. We've got the RSIs trying to cross to the downside now. It is chopping across sideways for the last few sessions, but it looks terrible. Last night, we had some colder weather showing back up. A little bit more HDDs on the weather models this morning, pull it right back out. And so we're down. Overnight prices were higher, but today it's down. And what's going on? Well, let's look at the expiration for the options, which go off the board on Friday. Remember, Thursday is a holiday, Christmas. And here are the option strikes in yellow we've got to worry about. The $4 strike, which was in play this morning, has over 33,237 open interest. And then below that, every 25 cents. So 375, 350, and 3.25 all have fairly high open interest. So what's going on? Well, ho, ho, ho. If you really like options expiration, well, we got some more volatility for you on Monday, which is futures expiration. Because guess what? The EIA storage report will be released on Monday. Are you kidding me? I hope you like your volatility. So let's turn to the hourly chart. And here we are. We're well below the daily pivot, which comes in at 395.10. We are right now at the first support level at 387.30. So we're even below that. Our next support level, 376.10. It looks like we're trying to make a run for it. The RSI is turned down and is open for further downside. What else is going on? Well, let's take a look at that Jan versus April spread. That's the injection spread. So that's January 2027 versus April 2026 here on tradingview.com. And as you can see, we went through that resistance level at 1.505. And now we're making a run for 155.60. And the RSI is in the basically overbought condition right now. But as these spreads start to widen out, they should start catching some interest as long as the weather models start showing some winter. And here's the April through October strip. That's April all the way through October, all 7 months. And here we are. We broke down through support at 347.30. We are now looking at possibly testing the low back from August at 324.40. As you can see, the RSI is in the oversold condition, but since we have no winter, this continues to erode. What else is going on? Let's look at the weather models here. This is the GFS from pivotalweather.com. This is the wind chill factor. And as you can see, this pattern has been prevalent all winter long, which is Great Lakes, New England, and mid-Atlantic states get some fairly cold overnight temperatures, but the rest of the country has been fairly warm. This is for December the 30th as we close out the year. What else is going on? Well, Europe has got some weather coming through, and it looks like just around Christmas, it's going to get some colder weather, as you can see here from Spain all the way back through Turkey. And this continues for at least a few days. What about Asia? No, that's the only thing. China is fairly warm, but the Koreas are going to be cold for Christmas. Japan looks like it's moderate at this time. And here's the ice and snow. As you can see, the Hudson Bay, the northern approaches are almost completely chock full of ice, and the bay has almost completely covered with ice all the way down through James Bay. That's that bulb at the bottom of the Hudson Bay. And as you can see, we've got a little bit more coverage, but once this is frozen over, that cold Arctic air has a straight path right down through the Great Lakes into the mid-Atlantic and New England states of the United States. And let's take a look at the snow cover, because that will be important as we go forward. It will keep temperatures cooler. And of course, we have snow here in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and of course parts of Pennsylvania and New York, as well as New England. This continues to go forward. We'll look to see as winter progresses whether this continues to get more coverage across the mid-Atlantic states. What about the Great Lakes? Well, very little ice cover right now. You can see just about Green Bay has some ice. Of course, parts of Lake Superior and Lake Huron have some ice, as well as Lake Erie, but everything else is still just, well, plain. What about the stocks in the oil and gas E&P sector? These are stocks between $2 and $10 billion and have a high short float over 10%. There we go. So the 1 week performance, CRK is up just 0.23%. CNX is down 3.96%. Those are the natural gas stocks. And BKV, which is a driller up in the Barnett Shale, up 1.72. The rest, the oil stocks, are down. That's because oil remains under some pressure as we go forward. And we're losing the feed again this morning, but let's see if we can pop it back up. There we go. We've got the January natural gas contract here. Again, it expires on Monday. Option expiration is Friday. We're currently trading 382, down 16.4 cents or 4.12%. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.